Truly understand how a bit feels in the horse's mouth, you're going to feel your forearm. This is going to feel like the bars, the lower bars of their mouth, and then the tongue. And you're going to lay that bit across. Now you can do this with friends. I did this at camp. And this is why if you squeeze here on some bits, those horses lose their minds when you're trying to pull this way, because if you don't have an ergodynamic bit or a multi-broken bit and you have a nutcracker bit, it's going to squeeze too hard on the bars. When you have a horse that needs tongue relief or does not like bar pressure, anything that's going to help guide it up is going to be your friend. Anything that's going to, when you squeeze, put pressure here is not your friend. That's why mouthpiece versus cheek piece is really important to know when you're discussing. Anything loose ring needs to be measured wider, and I'll show you why. We have a turtle top bit. I'm squeezing it. It could be worn as a bracelet, for heaven's sakes, right? That's the purpose, right? It's got a low clearance, and it's going to sit actually like this in their mouth. So when you put that on, it's going to lay just like that. That's why the turtle top is designed the way that it's designed. That's the turtle top. You can see the turtle. There it is. So it's designed to lay flat. Now, when you're playing with it, you're like, that doesn't lay flat. That doesn't, it's got an angle on it. When you lay it here, and then you put it as if it's on the headstall, it does lay flat. Okay, so that's the double jointed with the turtle top. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. Loose string. Okay, see all that busyness that happens with a loose string? Like what? Minimal, busy. So the concussion still lasts. There's a ton of movement. So if I'm playing here, that's gonna immediately reverberate and continue to reverberate. Versus this, my horse can push in and lock down. So this has a very, very minimal piece in the middle. So it's gonna be, again, much more pinchy and much more bitey. But if your horse is fine with that, then that's what you're gonna use. Okay, so the reason we go wider for a loose ring is because that ring, this is where their lips are going to be, and we don't want any pinching. Okay, we learned in video number 2 about bit guards. If this is here, there's not going to be any pinching, because as I'm asking them to do stuff, their lips are right here. If it's here, this is going to move and can grab and cause pinching. God knows we don't want blood on the mouth. English people, English, if you have questions about bits, if you're not sure about how your horse likes a bit, it might be your head stall. Might be your head stall. They might not like your head stall. They might like it a little higher, a little lower. These are trial and error things. Their teeth might need to be done. You might